Cooper Marcher here. Molly the Magpie and Peggy and Ruby, the Staffordshire Bull Terriers, have a special bond that started 2 years ago when Juliet and her partner Reese found a baby bird in need at a dog park near their home in Queensland, Australia. It was magpie breeding season, Juliet told People, of when she first met Molly. Sometimes magpie parents force their babies out of the nest because the parents have too many, or there is not enough food to feed all the babies. One day we were taking Peggy for a walk and there was this tiny, cute magpie baby wandering around, she added. After spotting the bird, they waited at the dog park for several hours to see if the baby magpie's parents would help the bird. They didn't want to have anything to do with this little bird, Juliet recalled. So they took the baby bird home and contacted their friends in wildlife rescue about caring for the magpie. Unfortunately, none of the wildlife rescues had space to take the baby bird, so they decided to raise the abandoned bird with guidance from their wildlife rescue friends. And since then, Molly has never left, which is good for us, Juliet says. At first, Peggy the pup didn't know how to handle the addition of the baby magpie, who Juliet and Reese named Molly. But after a few days, she started to be more inquisitive, Reese said of the dog. And once Molly became curious about Peggy, the two animals started to form a friendship, which included rolling around on the ground together, Peggy giving Molly piggyback rides and sharing nap sessions. Once Molly grew and got stronger, Juliet started posting photos of the bird's friendship with Peggy on social media. The adorable couple ended up getting so much attention. People were shocked at the relationship between the two of them and how they were always together and loved going to sleep together, Juliet said. Peggy and Molly's Instagram now have over 192,000 followers, and an additional star was recently added to the account, Peggy's puppy, Ruby. Ruby and Molly connected almost instantly after the puppy's birth. Molly used to stand on Peggy's back and sing to the puppy while she was pregnant, Juliet said, adding, so as soon as Ruby was born, she and Molly were the best of friends. Ruby's arrival has changed Peggy and Molly's relationship a bit. The mother dog is protective of her puppy, especially when it's the magpie's mating season and Molly is more aggressive. During these periods, Juliet and Reese make sure that all the animals get the space they need to cohabitate peacefully, which includes letting Molly outside to get to know the local birds and environment. While the Unlikely Friends Instagram is full of sweet photos of the animals, the creatures' caretakers are also honest about the hard work of looking after a wild animal and several dogs. They have not spent a night away from home in 2 years, so they can be on hand to care for Molly, which costs the couple roughly $60 a week. It's important that people know the reality and the work we are putting into making this possible, Juliet said. She and Reese took Molly in because they have a community of wildlife rescuers to help them. Juliet added that she hopes the trio's account and friendship inspire Peggy, Molly, and Ruby's Instagram followers. It's a pleasure to do rescues, but it's also a huge responsibility. This is such a cool story, 2 dogs and a bird being best friends. I love it. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.